And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Forest Village. Alright, we got a whole bunch of this stuff flattened out now. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So, here's what I'm thinking. Looking at this. These little outlines here tell you I risked it and did a huge job right in here. And it turned out fine. And a little job here, one back in here. Did a little bit of extension on this section here to try to get a nice cliff going, and then that'll go back and continue on back in there. So I'm just trying to get a feel for what we've got done and how we want to set this up. So we've got so much food right now. We really don't need any more food. So I'm not sure how much population I can actually support right now, but I know it's probably quite a bit. So with that in mind, I kind of want to see if we can add population back in here and maybe leave this for potential food adage. You know, maybe another baking center, just like we've got up here. Because we really need to start consuming food in order for our bakeries to run, you know, peak efficiency. So let's get some houses going. Oh, let's get some big houses going. So I'm going to kind of do these houses going back like this. And put a barn or something over here that we can move food to. You know, sufficiently far away where we're going to want to move food into that area. And again, I want to sort of plan for this to be gone at some point. And so I'm going to pause it while we do this, just to maximize. Okay, so one there. One there. One there. Of course, this is going to be a lot of people. Okay. Now, if we do this again, I'm going to need to flatten that terrain out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So all of this coming back here. This all needs to get flattened down. Okay, all of you. Paint it, book it, ship it. It's a done deal. Okay, and then I want to pause these because I want to get that flattened first. So I'm going to pause these so they don't actually, you know, they don't try to build out here. They're going to go out here to work on this monumental task first. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 6 houses. Let's see, 12, 24, 36, 48, 60. That's 72 people, 72 slots once they're fully upgraded. Now, we got lots of material in here, lots of stone, lots and lots of material to use. I'm hoping that it's close enough. I built the road first to sort of help with this, in the hope that it's going to go a long way. I don't know what you're standing out here for. Okay, so the next thing would probably be a road. On a click, there we go. It wasn't registering that click. Okay. So obviously I want to get this right up in there. all the way. And this is part of the job, which is why I can't do anything up here, so that's fine. As long as it acknowledges that indeed we are doing something up there. And then we've got some roads that we can cut across. And having the roads built like this will kind of go a long ways in speeding up the build, because resources can be delivered faster. You know, everything happens faster when you are able to do it this way. So I'm going to have another row of houses. I'm going to pause it again. Although it's going to be kind of hard to see. Really hard to see, actually. So, like, right there. There. Shrink that down, shrink that down. Oh, almost overbuilt that. There. The tricky part is actually getting to upgrade these before people move in, because once people move in, you basically make them homeless right away, and that's unfortunate. It's kind of what those hostels are for, but I honestly, you know, I had it paused for a long time, and then we started having people get homeless, and so I had to enable it, and I enabled it, and lo and behold, it literally filled up. So I don't know what's going on there. So all those are paused. I gotta wait for this. There's 38 more wood that has to be picked up. Oh, and see, these are paused. Oh, they're building the roads. Well, that's fine. They can build the roads all they want. See what I mean by prioritizing? I built roads, and suddenly it's like, oh, we have roads to build. Oh, let's just avoid that. So these are automatically. These guys are all going out to flatten that, and it's already done. So good times. Yeah, everybody's got to pitch in their shovel, and hopefully. So I'm hoping to tie this road up with this road somehow. I could. Let's see. Let's get the thing out. Flatten slope. No, I want all the way down. Yeah, something like that. That'll give me a nice slope going down. So with that, I'm going to pause it again. See if I can build this over. Right there. And I'm going to do another one right in here. Got that green. It's really hard to make out. The bloom is real. Okay. So I might be able to get a road in there. I'm going to pause this again. And this one. Because we've got more roads to finish first. Okay, so let's get this road in. Let's get this road in. Let's go to cross. Now we gotta do another one going up the side. Again, this is just like, just raw population. Because again, 2,000 people, I mean, doesn't sound like a whole lot, but wow, is that a lot of people. When you gotta feed them all and clothe them all, give them all tools. So why is this suddenly not? Why is that? Did that not place right? Yep, that didn't place right. So, cancel it. Push this up. Let's make sure the door's in the same spot. This is why you gotta make sure we got even across everything. There we go. Because it placed it one further out here, and that way that made my road not match up. It's like so. All right. It's kind of a medieval grid system. We want everything there is paused. Good. I want a couple more on the end. Just so I can put a street going across. So like one there. Oh yeah, you see this one? This one's also bad. So I don't like that at all. I probably plopped it down in a hurry, which is always a telltale sign that you're going to do something off. Okay, so let's get this nice and clean. Squish that in, squish this down, and oh, very, very sensitive. Okay, so pause, pause, pause. Okay, so far so good. I want to get some more road in. So I wanted to get up and get around this. Very, very hard to see where that goes. The green is very, very hard to see. They just made that like 1 or 2 shades darker. It would have been perfect. Now, how do I want... kind of want to tie this in here. So let's see if we can't get like a creative slope going here. Nice. Let's try that out. See what that looks like. I think that might work. Not sure how the road is going to work with it though, but it should work out pretty well. And then once this is gone, I can then add another row in here and tie it in somehow. I might have to flatten this out. I'm not sure. Not sure how that's going to go. But, I mean, that's a lot of houses. What is that? 6? 2, 4, 6. That's 8 across. 2, 4, 6. Almost the same amount here. Only, I mean, it's like 4.5 times just this row of houses right here. So there's a lot of people that are going to be able to move in over here. A lot of people. And how are we going to feed all of these people? Well, that's a good question. I'd like to push pies into there. I'd like to, but no guarantees that that would work. One thing we could try to use would be, where is it? Not a herb garden. Castle? Not a market. It's like a... what's it called? Trade fair. Yeah, see, it actually has a radius, and you know, I'm not sold on that because that's a very tiny, tiny radius. So I might just go with a barn. Like such. Kind of right in the middle here. Because a barn is almost exactly as thick as a house. So I could put a barn right here. Actually, you know what? Let's really plan this out. How wide is a house? Nope. Nope. Bigger house. So I could literally make a house, go across this, and then I could probably put it right here. I think a barn right here would probably be best. So we're gonna match this up right here. Let's make sure that's the right orientation. And we can get this thing built before. Let's make sure it's got the smallest footprint that we can give it. We can get this built before we build any of our houses, and then we can push some food into there. Some food, some charcoal for heating, you know, just the amenities, and yeah, that should be pretty good. We're gonna need some wells over here just in case I've had now a few times some spontaneous fires, which let me tell you, those are a joy to suddenly see. So yeah, the lightning stuff doesn't cause fires, but every once in a while some building will catch a fire, and that's honestly more accurate than a brutal lightning storm every single year. There's a lot. Look, 134 people now. Probably going to want a healer over here as well. Let's see. What is one of those going to run me? Ooh, that is a wide amount of space. But if we're going to have more people over here, we are going to need a healer. And these buildings are not easy to make. But they're really deep. Look how deep that building is right there. Well, I'll have to figure something out later. For now, I need that. I want this thing done. This thing is going to take a while to build, and then all the roads. Get all the roads done. That should be good to go. And let's look at roads coming off of here. So we have a little road here. And then we got a little road coming down here. I'm gonna go down to like here. Can I put one? Can I put one here? I can. Why can't? Why are you fighting me? There we go. What I'm looking for. A little cooperation. There we go. Tie it right in. Look at that. Skirt the whole thing, tie it right in. Good to go. Now let's, you know, get some of the diagonal action going here. Just because you know they're gonna want the shortest path in there, and we're gonna want to give it to them so they can move resources as much as possible. Look at that, we're already building on the barn. Nice. So we're gonna also want to move, once that is done, we're gonna want to move food, really good food, down to here, as well as some charcoal. So if we look down here, this barn, No charcoal. Where is my charcoal? I know I've got a bunch somewhere. How about this one? That's got iron. No charcoal, though. I've got... There we go. I've got 2 kilns down here. Where's my charcoal at? Aha, no. That's... I got 4,000 charcoal. Where's it at? It's not in that barn. It's not in this barn. It's not in this barn.
Huh?
No, she doesn't have it. It's not it's not a warehouseable thing. Is it all up here? Like, is it really all up here? There's 2,200 charcoal right there. 1,800 there. Wow. That's a lot of charcoal. So I'm going to need to bump up that charcoal so these guys can actually make some. And I can move some in here. Or I can use caravans to sort of balance it out. But wow. That was a lot of charcoal. Well, pumpkins didn't harvest all the way because we maxed out on food yet again. What do I have for resources in here? 2,000 meat. Let's see. Let's trade meat for ore. Meat for ore. So that'll drop my food supply, which should kick some of these things back in gear and beef up my ore supply for the big build that's coming up here. So yeah, these houses are quite a ways away from everything else, so we're gonna want to force move some stuff into there. So I'm gonna wait until this thing is done, and we'll come back and start the build. Look at all the roads are just about done. It's beautiful. Oh, we got one little segment right in here that we need to get done. Yeah, I cannot forget about, like, oh yeah, I can't forget about pyres either. Might as well use this other block right here. Let's look at pyres really quick here. See what the range is on them. See, if I put one here, it's not going to capture everything there. So we're going to have pyre, well, we could probably put another couple wells in here. Like so. Yeah. A couple pyres, a couple wells. Can't forget about a school. Although we got plenty of schools. Like, this one is kind of superfluous. I don't think I need... I mean, this school is good enough. I don't think I need this school. Because there's just not that many people down here. So I'm going to cancel this school. Class is dismissed. And we're going to move it up to here. Somewhere. Probably right here. And that way, as kids need to learn over here, they can do so easily. I don't know if I can... Ooh, I can squish it. Can I squish it? Can I... Ooh, yeah, there we go. Perfect. Right there. Just take it. I'll take it. Alright, well, that'll do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.